Now, there are some very basic properties of equality that we need to keep in mind whenever we're working with equations. These properties are going to help us as we work through problems. They're mostly going to help us to rearrange things in a convenient way. So, the first one is that colloquially, equals signs work both ways. What that means is that if I have two expressions, and I say the first is equal to the second, then the second is also equal to the first. These are always true at the same time, they're always false at the same time. We say that these two sentences are equivalent. So that means equations that are related to each other in this way always have exactly the same solutions. For example, the equation 2x equals 10 and the equation 10 equals 2x have exactly the same solution. When we go to solve equations, we'll sometimes make use of this in order to organize our work in a way that looks nice. Another thing to be aware of is equality is transitive. If two expressions are equal to the same thing, then they're equal to each other. So that means that if x and y are equal, and y and z are equal, then x and z are equal. What this allows us to do is to write long strings of equal signs if we'd like. Now the flip side of that is if we don't mean that everything is equal to everything else, we can't use long strings of equals signs. The last basic property of equals, I'm just going to mention, although we aren't going to get that much mileage out of it at first, is this. Equality is reflexive. Everything is equal to itself. So that means that x equals x is always true, no matter what. Now this last property, like I said, we're not going to get that much mileage out of, but I am going to mention it just for completeness.